Hey beautiful souls, welcome back to the channel. So when I did the pre-shuffle today, the message I got was pay attention to the thoughts that you create, because as spiritual beings we are the creators of our own thoughts. Others can influence them, but they cannot create them for me. So what are you focusing on? Are you focusing on the negative in life, or are you focusing on the good? Unfortunately, we all have negative and positive, but the suffering that we go through is often to do with our own thought processes. So if we change the way we think about any situation and focus on the good and the benefit of every situation, then we're not going to suffer as much. Okay, so let's see what Spirit has to tell you. What's the overall message for the collective, please? And this is a collective reading, so take what resonates. Don't force anything to fit. So my name's Annemarie, and thank you for viewing me, and thank you for your support. I know this channel's only just growing, so every little bit of support is always helpful. So if you do get benefit from these videos, please remember to like, share and subscribe and comment, because it would really be helpful for me to know that I am on track. Okay, so what's the overall message, please, for the collective? What do you want them to know in regards to their thought processes? The Hunter, 27. So 2 and 7 is 9. So you're almost there. Whatever situation you're in, you're almost there. Bottom of the deck, Taming the Wind. Double 5, which makes a 10, which is endings and new beginnings. But double 5 is also drastic change, pivotal change. So it's a really good time to change the way you think if you're going through some major, I'm not going to say turmoil or upheaval, because often we'll see if the Tower card comes out, but you're possibly going through some major change. And again, if you focus on the positive of everything, because everything brings benefit, even if we have to dig a little bit deeper to find it, okay? So let's have a look. I'm going to read the message. So when you draw the Hunter, the essence of the card: before the dawn of agriculture, we hunted in the forests to feed our kin. The hunter never takes more than what the village needs to survive, often taking only one creature, known as the good kill. He is a master tracker who knows which path to follow to find success. And so when you draw this card, you are invited to rely on your own skills. So it goes back to your thoughts, because your thoughts will help you recognize what skills you actually have. So rely on your skills to traverse through the thick forest that you are in to reach your destination. So keep focusing on the positive, okay? You need to follow the tracks left by Spirit to claim your bounty, which is already prepared and being offered to you now. Do not follow the map drawn by others. So be the trailblazer, as they will not lead you true. Instead, become the map maker, the trailblazer. Find your internal compass. Use all your senses, including your common sense. So that's spot on in regards to that message that I had about make sure that you keep focusing on the positive and keep creating positive thoughts about it, even if it just means, if you're struggling, but instead, rather than focusing on the struggle, rather than focus on, if you're hurting, I am healing. Tell yourself instead, I am healing, I am processing, and I am moving forward. So always looking for that positive spin on everything to help you get through whatever you're needing to get through at the moment. Okay, so I'm going to pull some tarot to go a little bit deeper. No, actually, I'm going to, let's just see what lessons first. What are the lessons for the collective, please, Spirit? Let's see what your spirit guides have to tell you. What are the lessons? Because clearly you're going through some major change at the moment. And again, it can be really difficult and a lot of upheaval, or you can use that opportunity to change, to grow, and to upgrade your own spiritual development. What's the lesson, please? Perseverance. You know that you can do whatever you set your mind to do. So positive, positive, positive. And positive, it's different to being optimistic, okay? Optimism is la, 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 la. I don't want to see the negative. I only want to see the positive. I only want to see the good things. But then when you get sideswiped, then it's like, well, that's not fair. What's going on? Whereas positivity is more about being aware of the negative, being aware of the darkness, but only focusing on the positive, only focusing on the light. Okay, so I hope that helps a little bit. So persevere, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Bottom of the deck, because you're heading straight for your abundance. You are a limited being, and you can manifest whatever you desire in your physical reality, but you've got to really pay attention to your thoughts. So that's pretty spot on, isn't it? And the other one at the bottom of the deck, I'll take the last two. Discipline, whoops. You can accomplish whatever you set your mind to. So again, you got to focus on what you think about, what you want. Don't think about what you don't want. Because whatever you think about, that's where you're going to get drawn, okay? So if I'm wanting to go over here, but I'm constantly thinking about not wanting to go over there, guess where I'm going to end up, okay? And the other one is death. So again, new endings and new beginnings. You've had those numbers 9 and 10 that were coming up, okay? So they're at the bottom of the deck. So discipline. And discipline doesn't mean to do the hard slog. It just means redirecting, just like a child, okay? A child that gets distracted, your thoughts are like these children that get distracted, and you just got to keep redirecting them back. Oh, I'm trying to say a lot here at the moment because there's a lot of messages coming through. So this is pretty powerful for someone. And as I said, this is a collective reading. So take what fits, okay? Don't force anything. Leave whatever doesn't. Just put that aside. Okay, let's go a little bit deeper into the tarot. What else would you like the collective to know, please? What else would you like the collective to know for their higher good and healing? Eight of Cups, Judgment, Three of Wands. So you've been moving away from something that's been unfulfilling you. Bottom of the deck, the Lovers. So you've had to make some choices. It can be about a loved one or you know, your romantic partner, but often the Lovers is about choice, about making sure that your values align with whoever you're dealing with. And if not, make sure your values align with yourself and with spirit. okay? Because there is a little bit of deception around you. These are the bottom of the deck, but you're you're hanging on to your faith. You're taking that leap of faith. So that's beautiful. You're taking your leap of faith because you have been moving away. You've been having to walk away. Something that wasn't fulfilling for you anymore. Okay, you've had to let something go, or you're in the process of letting something go. And the judgment is because you're having to make some final decisions. You've had to do a lot of self-evaluation. There's been a wake-up call for you, for some of you, an awakening, a self-evaluation. And so you're listening. I feel that you're starting to listen to that inner calling, whatever it is, because you know your ships are coming in. You've already done the work. You've done a lot of work, and you're just waiting for your ships to come in. You're waiting the results. Your foresight, you already know. So if you're already on that track about checking and changing your own thoughts, keep going, because they're saying you're on the right track. Okay? All right, let's go a little bit deeper. Show me this 8 of Cups, please. Clarify this 8 of Cups, please. Whoops. You're coming into so much abundance. So keep going. Perseverance, keep going. What's the 8 of Cups? 5 of Swords, Page of Pentacles, the Chariot. Yeah, you've had to take the reins of your own life. Double confirmation, bottom of the deck. You've had to walk away from something, or you're in the process, or you're trying to decide whether you need to walk away from something. If it's unfulfilling, if it's not filling your cup, and you're busy filling other people's cups, and yours is being neglected, yeah, death again. Death. These are the bottom of the deck. 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. So something has to end. And I know all about endings. I know about painful endings, okay? 16 months no contact. If you want to know a little bit more, you can go to my other channel, Unapologetically Loving Yourself, and that will explain more. And if you're dealing with someone, if you're in a narcissistic or toxic relationship, then you will benefit from going to that channel as well, okay? Because, again, you've got the Death card, so that's come up twice. Death is endings and new beginnings, right? You had where did I see there's the Tower card. Things are crumbling, and they have to, because you're taking that leap of faith. You're stepping off the cliff of your own thinking. You're changing the way you're thinking, and you can't be left behind. You can't be left. What am I trying to say? You can't keep holding yourself back to not leave others behind. If others aren't prepared to do the work and keep matching your energy and keep growing together, but they don't want to do the work, but they don't want you to move forward either, time to move on. Sorry. 5 of Swords. Someone has been wanting to win at all costs. See, it's like he's fought this person or people. He's taken all the swords, but he's just dropping to, he's not even interested. He just wanted to have it, right? He's even laughing, going, yeah, I just wanted to do it just to see if I could. I just wanted to win. I didn't care who got hurt. I didn't care who lost in the process. And some folks, I know my ex wanted to win at all costs, and he didn't even care how much he lost in the process either. So some folk are like that, okay? Because this person was very, I can see this either way. Either you are moving forward and you're looking at your new beginning, you're looking at your abundance, at your pentacle, or this person was very immature and all they cared about was material objects. Okay? But you're taking the lead. You're taking the lead. That's all I can say. So if they don't want to join you, it doesn't matter how much they tell you they love you. Actions speak louder than words. And if their actions don't match their words over a long period of time, that's why you're walking away. Or you've walked away, or you're in the process of wondering whether I should walk away. It's pretty clear. What are you focusing on? Okay, show me this Judgment card, please. The Chariot is really taking. If you have a look, light, dark and light. It's the yin and the yang. It's the balancing. Okay, and you're in control of those reins. So don't let someone else take control for you. All right. I know it's hard to leave people behind that you love. I loved my ex dearly. We were together for 23 years, but didn't matter what I did, it was just never going to be enough. So I had to make that painful decision, and it was incredibly painful. He was incredibly cruel, and I don't want to make this about me. I'm just giving you an example of what it takes sometimes, because they will keep hooking you, they will keep future faking you, they will keep hoovering you and keep making these empty promises. And if you're an empath, if you're a caring person and you don't want to leave them behind, you're going to believe them. And they're very, very, very good at making you believe them. Okay, show me this Judgment card, please. Four of Swords, Page of Wands, Seven of Swords. Bottom of the deck, yeah. Someone's in regret. Someone's obviously aware that you're in the process of trying to, again, either you've already walked away, or for some of you, you're in the process, okay? But someone's in regret. But they're not changing. They're going to keep being very sneaky. So keep things really close to your chest, because you're in the process of healing. Okay? Now, this is a card, again, it can be new beginnings for you, new spark, new ideas, new lots of newness flowing through if you've already if you've already transitioned and moved away. But for those who are still in it, this could also mean that you're dealing with a very, very, very immature energy who is not going to change, who's going to keep being deceptive. See, if you have a look, he's sneaking away with those swords. And he doesn't care whether he he doesn't care what he loses in the process. And he certainly is not going to care what you lose in the process. Okay, show me this Three of Wands, please. So some of you, congratulations for making that painful decision. And for those who are still deciding, or you may not be able to walk away right now, I send you so much love and light. I know it's very difficult, but just keep focusing on you and your healing, and keep what I call checking and changing your own thoughts. So every time you catch yourself in a negative thought, even as much as why is he or she doing this? Why? It's not fair, right? Just in that, it's not helpful. Okay, instead say things like, how can I move forward? What can I do to keep improving myself? All right, because you're going to keep giving them that energy, and it stops you from moving forward. Okay, Three of Wands, please. Six of Swords. Ten of Swords reversed, and Judgment again. So you've got lots of confirmation. So Judgment's come out twice. Okay. You've got the Six of Swords, which is saying you have been transitioning, you have been moving away. You're going from, okay, this is a card of moving away. This is a card of transitioning. If you have a look, this person is transitioning from the hostile water to the calm water. Okay, and you may need to be a little bit incognito. Just keep things close to your chest. Okay, the Ten of Swords in reverse. The Ten of Swords is a really painful ending. You're left to bleed out. If you have a look, all those swords, you know, you've been really stabbed in the back. So you've been betrayed in some way, but it's upside down. The only card that's actually come out upside down. And this is about, that means you're already healing, right? You've got the healing card as well. So you're on your way. Again, even if you're still in it, doesn't mean you can't start healing yourself. It's saying keep going. You've heard the judgment call, and you're taking it. You're taking note. You're taking heed of it's time. Okay, so lots of love for yourself, because look what you're moving towards. Ten of Cups, which is abundance in every sense of the meaning. Not just finances, but family, love, joy, whatever it is, and it's coming in fast. And look at this, you finished. You have successfully completed that cycle. So no need to go back, no need to keep dragging it on. Okay, 2025 is a finishing year. It adds up to a 9, so it's a finishing year. So you want to step into your abundance. All right. All right, let me just finish up with some advice. What advice do you have for the collective, please? What advice do you have for the collective? Whoops. Advice for the collective, please. Time for a deep dive. And miracles are endless. Beautiful. Okay, what do you want the collective to take note of? What's the advice, please? 2 or 3 cards. Oh, that's 4. Okay, I'll take them. Anything else? Oops, okay, one more. Wow. So the first one that fell out was make your dreams real. So manifest, and you can only manifest what you want. No, let me rephrase that. Manifestation happens through your thoughts. So are you manifesting positive or are you manifesting negative? Because that's what you're going to attract towards you, okay? Remember, think about what you want. Don't think about what you don't want. The one that fell out after that, there were 4 that fell out at once, and then the last one, but I will read that one last. So the next one is Nightingale Spirit. Love is all around you. If you're really stuck in a situation right now, you're not going to see that. You're not even going to feel that. But trust. Know that that love is all around you. Turkey Spirit, give with gratitude and grace. Never stop giving. It doesn't mean you overgive. On my other channel, there is a video that I've done recently on overgiving. And overgiving is a trauma response. Okay, so don't overgive. Recognize that fine line. That's your boundary. So never stop giving, but stop overgiving. Okay. And beautiful. Butterfly spirit. Transformation is beautiful. And you'll get through it. If your heart is really hurting right now, I send you so much love and light because I really do understand it. I'm only just starting to feel that joy and inner love again. And the last one, how perfect is that? Groundhog spirit. You don't want to have that Groundhog Day where it just repeats and repeats and repeats. I know, I've been there, okay? I couldn't let go. I kept blaming myself. I kept wanting to make it work. But it takes two. So, time to let go. So that's it for you for my reading for today. I hope you got some benefit. And thank you again, as always, for your support and for viewing me today. So till next time, lots of love. Bye for now.